They don't even know what's coming for them.
Just the northwest corner of the parking lot.
Want to disagree?
Someone heard something?
Well, I think it's a price to pay.
That tournament performance you should be second to regular
The pizza again?
Better than
Well, that
pineapple.
makes sense. Our business was
Is that a joke?
longer, and our business was usage better. So, why? But I think there's more to it. Because I rather look at the price person on the like 20.
Not everyone gets this, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important. I really start to think we're buying that our cards are showing. Changes needed?
Let the pigs use their size and have space to rebound. Right with the dog.
They're shooting 5%. Will do. We'll talk about the players. My daughter was asking me to make some moves last night. No, last time I was at Yale, she saw a little green bit now.
How much what? And I realized that my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on the doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
Or the lock inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out? Wait, she get that backpack out.
So what did you end up doing for dinner last night? Oh, 2 eggs, scrambled, sausage, all by lunch.
It's been a long time since I've seen Tommy.
Right up.
It's a good idea to find out what's up.
Right? Right? That's what I said. I talked to him yesterday, I think. Heads up. Don't walk. Nothing matters.
Wait, what do I do?
Don't do anything. Just be aware that the camera's on.
Nervous about doing something wrong.
Calm down. Not focus on the shot. Back.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Do not sneeze.
Okay, I will.
That's enough. Just go take a break. Don't walk in front of the camera. Hey, I love the kids' games too, but I'm just saying it's not all for that. They're the mad ants, and he would swarm off of them.
baby. Let's get down.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. Well, this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the one. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. James is out there with Simmons. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. What a key game tonight in the Cup.
Here we go.
The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Now, here's Markkanen. After the miss from Simmons. Kessler passes to Sexton. Utah gets it back. 3-pointer. That shot missing. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against New Orleans. Inside, here's Simmons. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Here's George. 17 points in his last outing. And Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
A nice shot by Simmons.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons against George. Can't hit from in close.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And James at the basket on the assist by Davis.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
George against Simmons. George passes to Kessler. It's George on the wing. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
Keontae George deciding, if you want to concede the mid-range, I will get to that spot.
Now here's Simmons. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And George kicks to Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Boy, you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Now here's James. Pass to Davis. To the paint. Here's Simmons. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Simmons got 9 points.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot by George, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. It's good. And that's 11 points for Cowboy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 5. And he gets it again. Shot good from Simmons. He's got 15.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Collins. Still scoreless. Markkanen from outside. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the completely new group for Los Angeles. So Utah
Going out there, no let up.
Entirely new group here. Down low. Will it go? Simmons with the defensive effort.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Taking a look at the Jazz. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center, filling up the middle. Another miss by Utah.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
.105 left in the first half. Nobody near George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 8 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Simmons inside. Working on Collins. Basket counts.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And George kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Jasura screen on Christie. Here's Markkanen. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
And here's Simmons for 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13. On the wing, George. Guarded by Simmons. Pass to Markkanen. No good on the shot. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Simmons is out there with James. And it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. To the middle. Here's Collins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
One of the things I like most about John Collins is that steady demeanor that he brings to the game. You understand he's a double-digit scorer. He's going to get to the offensive window. Somebody you know what you're going to get from him night by night.
Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Over Simmons. And it's George missing. Lakers leading by 23. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Sexton against James. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Reeves gets the bucket.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Sexton. Now George. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Reeves with the rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Inside. Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 29 points for Cowboy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Kessler. Collins kicks to Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And here's Simmons for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Markkanen from outside. Markkanen missing again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there after what he has fallen into tonight.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Free throw drops for James.
The field.
What are you doing, all right? Go get him.
To the paint. Outside for Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
So on the floor for Utah.
Start it.
The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. The pairing up front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
They they can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kabul.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's George. That's a screen on Simmons. The three from George. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Collins. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Another day, another win. Good work.